full script with markers. Must be 1,200 plus words. Midnight hope. 3 months ago, Sarah had no idea that AI would change her life forever. 0:30 setup. Sarah, a tech-savvy 32-year-old from San Francisco, met John through an online dating app in early 2026. Their connection was instant, and within weeks, they were inseparable. John, a charming software engineer, seemed perfect until Sarah stumbled upon something that would shake her world to its core. 1 o'clock, new development. One evening, while scrolling through her social media feed, Sarah noticed a peculiar pattern in John's online activity.
He was spending an unusual amount of time on a website dedicated to AI chatbots. Curiosity piqued. Sarah decided to investigate further. Little did she know, this was just the beginning of a twisted tale of deception and betrayal. 1:30 rising action. As Sarah dug deeper, she discovered that John had been using an advanced AI chatbot to simulate conversations with other women. The chatbot, named Eva, was so sophisticated that it could mimic John's personality and even his handwriting. Sarah was shocked but determined to uncover the truth. She confronted John, demanding answers. 2 o'clock, new question. John initially denied any wrongdoing, insisting that he was merely experimenting with AI technology. But Sarah wasn't buying. She knew there was more to the story. As the tension escalated, John finally admitted that he had been using Eva to maintain multiple relationships simultaneously. Sarah was devastated. How could someone she trusted so deeply betray her like this? 2:30 complications. Here's where it gets interesting. Sarah, fueled by a mix of anger and determination, decided to turn the tables on John. She reached out to the other women involved, revealing the truth about John's deception. The news spread like wildfire, and soon, John's reputation was in tatters. But Sarah wasn't done yet. She knew that true justice hadn't been served. 3 o'clock, new visual. Sarah began to plot her ultimate revenge. She used her own knowledge of AI to create a chatbot that mimicked John's ex-girlfriends. The chatbot, named Revenge, started sending John messages filled with false accusations and lies. John, already under immense pressure, couldn't handle the onslaught. His mental state deteriorated rapidly, and he found himself isolated and alone. 3:30 mid-video, subscribe CTA. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next. 4 o'clock, new mystery. But the real surprise is coming. As John's world crumbled around it, Sarah felt a sense of satisfaction. However, she soon realized that her actions had consequences too. The line between justice and revenge was blurred, and Sarah found herself questioning her own morality. Was she any better than John? 4:30 climax. The climax of this story unfolded when John, driven to the brink by the relentless attacks from Revenge, made a desperate move. He attempted to expose Sarah's involvement, but it backfired spectacularly. The evidence he presented only proved his own guilt, and he was left with nothing. Sarah, on the other hand, emerged victorious but scarred. 5 o'clock, new twist. But what she didn't know was that the story wasn't over yet. A new player entered the scene, an unexpected ally who had been watching from the shadows. This person revealed a shocking truth that would change everything. 5:30 resolution. In the end, justice was served, but at what cost?
Sarah learned that revenge can be a double-edged sword, and the consequences can be far-reaching. She decided to focus on healing and moving forward, leaving the past behind. The story of Sarah and John became a cautionary tale, warning others about the dangers of AI deception and the importance of trust in relationships. 6 o'clock, and subscribe CTA. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new niche content every single day. The next story is even crazier. 6:30 session time. If you like this, watch our next video on a shocking workplace betrayal that led to ultimate karma.